Hello there and welcome to today's video. The topic for today, the power of just being you, right? The power of just being you. Really, the bottom line is this. People say to you things like, look, you don't have to change, just be yourself. That's all you got to do is just be yourself and the right people will find you, they will love you and everything, right? And so the advice you're getting is just be yourself, just be you, be authentic, be transparent, be vulnerable, be all these things, right? Now, these advices are good and they sound great, but for many people, it's almost impossible to achieve, right? Think about it. It takes a lot of guts and courage to share who you really are, to share the real you. Think about that, right? If you are going to be totally transparent and totally authentic and share the real you, that's a huge change for some people because up until now, they've hidden some things away, okay, for all sorts of very good reasons, right? And to share those things all of a sudden is exposing them and maybe exposing you to risks that you don't feel very comfortable about at all. And what I want to share with you in this video, and I am no human resources directory expert or anything, right? But I want to share with you in this video some ideas that may help you and identify what's holding you back and be able to come up with a more authentic, realistic, and transparent you. Because if we can do that, I'm going to share with you some reasons why you should do it. Have a think about it, okay? I don't want to scare the pants off you, but I want you to consider it. My name is Beckenham, the village marketer, and as always, talking to you from my little Thai village, way up near the Cambodian border, and today it is stinking hot, really stinking hot. So for those of you in the other parts of the world, especially the Northern Hemisphere, with the winter online, good luck to you, right? Let me get started. First of all, I've got a question for you. If you really believe, right, that what you think determines the actions you take, right? What you think determines the actions you take. Then why don't you make things happen more often for you? Why don't we make things happen more often for us? If we truly believe that what we think determines how we act, then we know we can change our thinking and have different actions and different results, right? But why don't we do that, right? Why don't we do that? Because this is the key of becoming a more realistic, more open, more imperfect, but valuable person, right? Why don't we do that? Because deep inside us, we don't think we're capable of doing it. That's the reason why. Change is a huge problem, a huge challenge for all of us, okay? So, it could be holding you back from being the better version of yourself. And you know that deep inside you. And you think, oh, maybe it would be good, but I don't know what to do, okay? Let me give you an example. Here's a typical day for you, right? You wake up in the morning, okay? You wake up and you get out on the same side of the bed as you normally get out on, right? Put on maybe the same slippers you put on every morning, stumble yourself into the toilet maybe and do what you have to go into the toilet, right? Go over and look in the mirror to check out to make sure they know who you are, okay? Yeah, that's me, right? Then you get out, walk down, maybe get the coffee you normally have, okay, and drink the coffee. Maybe you read the same newspaper you always read or watch the same news channel that you're always watching while you have the coffee. Then you get in the train and you go to work, all right, or you drive to work or whatever it may be, okay? And while you're at work, you do the same things you do every day, okay? And you're very familiar with them, you're very confident with them, and you just do them. And then you come home at the end of the day, okay? And then you think, okay, that's it, and you get prepared for the next day. And really, what's happened is, during your day, you have done what? When you think about it, you have done things that come almost automatically to you that don't challenge you too much in any way, shape or form, right? And so you had the same thinking, which created the same actions, which created the same experiences, which created the same feelings. But deep down inside, you're probably hoping, oh, if only I could change something. You are hoping for a change. Well, how in the heck can a change ever happen to you if you're still thinking and acting and feeling the way you do every day, right? You need to make a change in the way you're thinking, in the way you're acting, in the way you're feeling. If you don't make that change, then there isn't going to be any difference happening for you, okay? Now, you might think, all right, Peter, that sounds pretty good in theory, but why in the heck should we make the change anyway? I'm comfortable the way I am. Good point. Here's the thing. If you can be more authentic, if you can be more transparent, if you can be more brutally honest with yourself and with everybody around you, okay, then that can be the core of an incredible business. You will be an extremely attractive person. Let me share this with you. That when you are vulnerable and transparent in your business, that is, how would you say it, refreshingly contagious. Because very few people are doing that. You don't have to be an expert, you're just being you. And you are unique, right? And here they see this person who's been online, it doesn't matter, let's say it's Penny Kennedy, for example. Penny's there, okay? She's not the most brilliant woman in the world, but Penny, you could be, right? But she's doing her job and she's got her business to run. But at the same time, she's being refreshingly transparent, open, vulnerable, totally honest, and totally authentic. That differentiates Penny Kennedy immediately from all her competitors, because there ain't anybody else like Penny Kennedy doing just that, all right? This is critical. It's a key aspect of your business, because the point I'm alluding to is this, that a very successful business comes from the heart. If you lose the heart in your business, then I can tell you you're on the road to disappointment and failure. Heart is essential in your business. People will resonate with that. People will relate with you. People will appreciate you. People will be attracted to you because of exactly that. You don't have to be the best. You don't have to be the cheapest. You don't have to be the fastest. You don't have to be the biggest. You just have to be the best you. Just the best you. And nobody can compete because you are totally original. Another thing is, if you are totally authentic, then it means you're going to listen more. And if you listen more, you're going to learn more. And if you're going to learn more, guess what? You're going to earn more as well. No doubt about that, right? Another thing, when you are being you, truly you, and being totally realistic about you, and being prepared to make the changes to become more authentic and have the guts to do that, then you'll come up with better clarity and more realistic opportunities for yourself. Because all of a sudden you'll think, hey, I can do that. I really can do that. I could do that. I damn well will do that. And when you start thinking like that, then you'll start taking the actions that support that thinking. Then you'll have the feelings that come with the actions. And guess what? They're not going to take long before it becomes a habit. And when it becomes a habit, you are then in a situation when the real you is truly incredible, is truly contagious, and is truly authentic and going places in a hurry, right? So, one point important. To really show the real you, here's a challenge for you. You cannot do it by just hiding behind your social media and texting to people. Sooner or later, you've got to stop texting and start talking, right? Now, if this is a fear for you, and you've heard me say this before, the fear probably becomes because you are not totally convinced that you are worthy of what you're offering. Fix that now. Get belief in what you're offering. Truly believe in that. And then earn the right from the people you're talking to share your thoughts and feelings with them, okay? To me, I don't want to keep things really simple, right? I'm nearly there, right? Your personality is everything. You haven't got to be the most stunning personality at all, but your personality is unique, and it's made up of how you think, how you act, and how you feel. So you cannot change you or your environment or your future if you don't change your personality. You've got to change the way you think. You've got to change the way you act. And you've got to change the way you feel as a result of that, right? Otherwise, your personality, which is you, is holding you back. and it's stopping you from being the most authentic, best version of yourself. Does it make sense? If that's the case, here's a simple clue for you. How in the heck then do I make these changes to become a more authentic, better person? Easy. Learn. Never stop learning. And as you learn, implement and be prepared to make mistakes and be prepared to go through a thing when you're all of a sudden very vulnerable. Because when you first start implementing something for the first time, it's not going to be right. It's not going to be very good either, right? For example, your first Facebook Live. You might think, oh, but you got to do it anyway, right? No one wants you to be perfect. Everyone wants you to be you, okay? So learn consistently, implement what you learn, and then that will help you change the way you think, the way you act, and the feelings you get associated with it. They're my thoughts. I hope you found them helpful because it's really from my heart to you. It's extremely important for you in your business to be heart-driven and to be open, transparent, authentic, and prepared to show people who you really are. Let people buy you. Let people find out who in the heck you really are. Then and only then will they worry about what you got to offer. They'll buy you first, okay? There you go. I've got to stop because my voice is killing me. Thank you for sharing your time with me. I hope you got some value from it. If you did, please leave me some comments. I always respond. Share the video if you think it's of value to other people, and I'll talk to you in the very near future. All the best. Bye for now.